Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm finna be doing my nails, and not only that, I'm finna be giving y'all a good juicy story time, honey. This finna be some tea, baby. But you know what, thank God for growth. Like, that's all that matters. Like, we ain't doing this no more, so that's all that matters. We here now. But anyway, before I get started, make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe on my video. It'll be very much appreciated. And yeah, I got this going mouth too, so I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of little, you know, it might get annoying, but I eventually end up figuring it out. I had ordered a bunch of stuff from Shein for my nails, cause I had already started doing them and practicing, but I feel like I'm getting a little better. So this is like my 4th time doing my nails. Well, doing some nails. I did mine twice. I did my sister too. But yeah, child, we finna jump into this video. I got all my little stuff set up. My sister had made me a she a welder. Well, she do welding. She in school for welding, so she made me a little table to put my stuff on. So that's where I'll be putting all my stuff at, child. I don't need this right now because this for when I get ready to paint them or whatever. My table right here, like, it's directly right here beside me. But this a little acrylic powder I had got. I also had ordered a kit from them too, and that's what most of my stuff came from, was the kit. They had a little the little gel UV light up in there too, but that mug wasn't even, it worked for like 10 minutes, and I had to go buy another one because that mug went completely out. But that's okay though, because I had one on ahead and got me another one because I was gonna need it. But yeah, I'm finna, child, this story, oh my gosh, like, this is crazy. Anyway, I don't need this right now either because I ain't finna paint it right now. I don't know why I'm opening it up. What I am glad though is that they gave me one of these little cases, because the case, the little thing that I got, it was getting on my nerves because it always a plop up or something when I'm trying to pick out the nails to go on my hand. But anyway, where I want to start with this gonna be the time I had kicked out this boy window of his house, y'all. But y'all, he had me messed up, y'all. Like, he had me so messed up. Child, to be honest, it's so many. Oh, this is the cuticle oil. It's so many freaking stories that I can do just off this one relationship alone. Like, that relationship was full of so much drama. And if he watching this, I'm sorry, but you haven't messed up, big dog. You haven't messed up. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I love doing my nails. Then my cousin said I could practice on her when she on her Sunday when we come back from out to eat. These really my birthday nails too, cause my birthday Wednesday, April 2nd. I'm gonna be 23. Oh, I know, but that's okay. I feel like this need to be, hold on. I don't feel like there's no difference, but it looked better than it did to me. Anyway. Okay, first I'm start with, this how I started. Okay, y'all used to get drunk. We used to get drunk a lot. Like, I'm gonna use this pink. I'm gonna use that pink one. Or do I want to use this? Then another thing too, before I get started, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing, honey. Because I'm trying to do like a French tip thing. So yeah, that's why I needed them brushes and stuff. Because I had some brushes, but I didn't think it was, I don't know if I should use nude or the pink. I still want to do the pink. I'm going to do the pink. I'm going to do the pink. Okay. So anyway, me and this boy, we used to, you know, I was 19. So we used to get drunk or whatever. And you know, when you get drunk, emotions and stuff start coming out. Feelings and stuff. So we was sitting up in his house or whatever. And we was up in there. We was playing Uno at first. We was just, it was cool. We was just chilling or whatever. Me and him been together already for like a year or so. And we was just up in there chilling or whatever. So goddamn, we just up in there playing Uno, watching TV, drinking, you know, having us a good little time. We would always, well, I ain't gonna say always, but like every other weekend, we would probably just like drink or stuff or just chill out and all that. Cool, okay. So we in the middle of the Uno game, And I'm looking, I had looked over, like, he had a little nightstand table beside his bed. And I had looked over on the side of his bed, and it was some mail over there. At first, when I looked over, I just glanced. I don't know if he got up or what. He was still, he didn't get up. He was just laying on the bed. We was just drinking and stuff. Okay, so looked over there on the side. First, I just glanced. And I was like, oh. I was like, am I tripping? So I looked back again. This time I really like look, because I was like, my eyes cannot be playing tricks on me. Like, that's not his name on that mail. So I looked at the mail, like really looked at it. And I was like, what the world? Like, I didn't say nothing right then and there though. At first I wasn't gonna say nothing at all. But keep in mind now, we drinking now and started getting a little tipsy. So as we just continuing on with our game or whatever, it just blurted out of me because it was just on my mind after I had saw the girl name on the mail. So he told me, I said, who is so-and-so? He was like, y'all, when I tell y'all, this boy whole face expression changed. Like, everything. He completely changed his body, everything. Like, he completely was in shock. He was like, huh? Who you talking about? I was like, who is such and such? He was like, what you talking about, bro? I was like, bro, you know what I'm talking about. Then I think he was like, oh, that's just, he said, that's my ex or something like that. I was like, why your ex male sitting up here in the house? He was just like, it's just some old mail somewhere I had found. I was like, okay, cool. Now, keep in mind now, with me and this boy, y'all know that relationship they be talking about you had when you 19, and y'all got there, ooh, this stuff y'all in my face. And y'all got there and just like, it be the worst relationship ever. That's what that was. But anyway, we had went through so much stuff before this happened. So I guess you could say it was just like built up anger mixed in with the liquor. Okay, so after he said that or whatever, I just went back to chilling. Cool, whatever. So then we just was chilling or whatever, went back to the game or whatever. But at the same time, this stuff was still on my mind because he was a freaking liar. This boy would lie just to freaking look at him. So at the same time, I'm just like, bro, this not gonna get off of me. Like, I was pissed, bro. Like, I was so mad. Okay, cool. So we carrying on with the game or whatever, and it's getting real late. I don't know what time it was, but I know it was late. And I just kept thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it the whole time. Like, I couldn't even really enjoy it no more, but I kept drinking. Dude. Just kept drinking. So after a cooler minute, we had stopped playing the game, and I had called my best friend at the time. She already knew, like, that was my best friend. Of course, she knew what was going on, like, with our relationship and all that. Because at first, we was a good couple. But stuff just took a turn for the worse. So I had called her, whatever, and I was just going out. I was like, bro, he got me messed up. He got me effed up, bro. I'm so sick of this. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So then I'm laying down. At this point, we laying down, getting ready to go to sleep. I was already laying down, but I had called her. Both of us was laying down already. And I had called her. Okay, so got there. As we laying down, that's when I had called her and all that. Ooh, excuse me. So she like, just calm down, Zion. Just calm down. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And she was with her boyfriend at the time too. So got there. I didn't hear him say nothing. But I know she was just telling me, we need to go over there. We need to go get her or something. She just kept saying, we need to go get her before she do something. We need to go get her. I don't think her boyfriend was ready. I don't think her boyfriend wanted to leave her because that was a far little drive from where she stayed. I think it was like an hour or so. And I don't blame him because I wouldn't have went either. But at the same time, after that, I had got up out the bed. I got up out the bed and I was like, bro, I'm so sick of this. I was like, I'm so sick of this stuff, bro. You always playing with me, dude. You always playing in my face. I just started going off, bro. Like, it was really, like, built up anger from everything that he was, like, everything that he, like, put me through, like, mentally, physically. I was losing weight like a mug. I was so skinny from the way I used to look. Like, I wasn't myself no more. I wasn't eating. I was smoking all the time. I was just tore up, child. So then, after that, I had put the phone down. But my best friend, she was still on the phone. And at this point, I just started going in. He had stuff all on his dresser. I went and I started slinging stuff out of his dresser. I said, you got me messed up. I just started throwing stuff everywhere. I kicked that little table over. I said, who is this be? Then he told me, he was like, you just kept saying, you want to be with her, which I was. I was like, you want to be with her? I just kept asking, you want to be with her? Why you doing this to me? Why you want to be with her? And he was like, he kept saying, no, I don't want to be with her. And then he claimed, he was like, I got tired of saying no because you wouldn't stop asking me the same question. So goddamn, he talking about he eventually said yes, which he did. And y'all, that could have been the worst thing he ever did. Because why you going to say yes to me in this situation? You know I'm drunk. You know my feelings are all over the place. And you going to say some dang on yes? Child, that boy said yes. Next thing you know, I went to windmilling on that ass, goddamn. I went to windmilling on him. Bow, you got me effed up. I can't believe you. You ain't shit. You ain't this, you ain't that. I just started going in. I was just going in on him. So then, he grabbed me or whatever. He was like, chill out, bro. Chill out. You doing too much. I just kept hitting him, and I ended up busting his lip. That's not my fault. He was playing in my face. But anyway, I ended up busting his lip or whatever. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was going completely ham, bro. So got there. After I got done hitting him, we had went to the fair too. Like, I think either some days before or a month or so before or something like that. We had went to the fair. And we had got this we had got this picture did. You know, when you go to the fair, you get your picture drawn or whatever. We had got us a picture drawn. So I got there. Oh, excuse me. We sitting up. We had the picture up in the closet. I knew it was up in the closet. So when I go up in the closet, I grab a picture and I grab a lighter. He said that I was trying to burn the house down, but I don't remember that part. I remember going out to this little fire pile that he had, and I was finna light the picture on fire. And then we had some some pajamas too. We was gonna take pictures in, and I was finna burn them up too. But he had grabbed me just in time, and he had put the fire out. And he was like, bro, chill out. You doing too much. Because keep in mind now, too, like, him and his family used to live, like, real close together. So, like, it was his house. He had his grandma's house. Then his uncle's house was, like, right beside him. Then it was some random old man across from him. All that, bro. Like, the stuff was crazy. And I'm out there acting crazy like that. So, goddamn, he grabbed me or whatever. He put the fire out. And then I go back in the house. So at this point, he just like, bro, can you please just chill out, bro? Can you calm down? I was not calming down, bro. I was 38 hot, dude. I'm talking about 38 hot. Then next thing you know, he damn after that. We came in the house. I was still going in. I said, bro, no, I don't care, bro. I just kept cussing him out and everything. I'm talking about just going in. So then we back in the room now. Get back in the room. I'm still mad. My best friend ain't on the phone no more at this time, though. I think she had hung up, I think he hung up the phone, though. I'm not gonna lie. I really feel like he hung up that phone, because she would have never hung up that phone. So we get back in the room, and I started hitting his TV. Y'all, I started hitting his TV, but the TV didn't go out right then and there. It didn't go out right then and there. So, goddamn. Okay, so after that happened or whatever, I eventually, like, I calmed down, but I'm still revved up, because, bro, like, when you dealing with somebody for so long and you know you doing right by them, and you turn around and find out they doing some snake stuff, it just been building up, bro. You would have spazzed out too. I don't care. Okay, so cool. We back in the room. At this time, I'm a little calm. We hit the TV or whatever, done knocked stuff off the dresser. So now we laying down in the bed. We laid back down or whatever, cool. Cause I couldn't drive. Cause I wanted to leave, but I couldn't drive because I was too drunk. I was planning to like sleep in my car. Oh yeah, too. When I was hitting the TV, he started recording me. He was like, bro, you better chill out. I'm finna call the police. I'm finna call the police. I was like, bro, I don't give a F about no police. I don't care nothing about no police. He started recording me and trying to keep me from hitting the TV or whatever. I wasn't hearing none of that, bro. I did not care about none of that. So goddamn, after we lay back down or whatever, I'm still mad. So then I turn over on my side. He laying on the outside of the bed and the window like right there beside where I'm at. Bro. Okay, so when he had his back to me though. When he turned his back, I started kicking the heck out of that window. I said, it took me the third time is when I kicked it. I kicked the first time, bam. He was like, bro, what is you doing? I kicked that mug again. He was like, bro, chill out. I kicked it that third time. My foot went through there. At first, I was shocked because I was like, oh my God, I just broke this damn window. I was like, I'm not finna pay for this window. What I'm gonna do? I just broke this window. Bro, he got so freaking mad. He was like, nah, bro, you finna go. You finna have to get up out of here, bro. You doing too much. I ain't playing. You finna leave, bro. And my emotions was all over the place, bro. He had grabbed me. He was like, bro, you finna leave? I was like, no, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. And my foot was bleeding. I bled from the bedroom all the way to the front of the living room. I was like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. He was like, bro, well, you need to chill out then. You doing too much. You need to chill out. And then he was like, you don't need to take out that. You doing too much. Bro, I wasn't trying to hear none of that, dude. I was 38 hot. So, I think this is going to be the right nail, but I'm going to try another one. Hold on, y'all. So, goddamn, eventually, I knew that boy was finna put me out, like, boy, you ain't crazy. So, goddamn, we go back to the room or whatever. This time, I really did, like, lay down. And I was just chill for the rest of the night. Because even though I had broke that window, I was still in shock that I was like, dang, I really just broke this main window. So, goddamn, we laying down and all that. We laying down and he, dang, what he do? Nothing. We had went to sleep. Finally, I had went to sleep, child. Finally. So when I woke up the next morning, when I went to sleep though, we didn't sleep like we usually sleep. Like both of us at the head of the bed. I slept at the foot of the bed. He slept at the head of the bed. It was like 8, 9 o'clock that morning. And I heard him up and woke or whatever. I heard him moving around, but I didn't get up yet because I wasn't ready to get up. So eventually I had went on ahead and I got up or whatever. Cool. Darn, this stuff ain't sticking. Come on now. I don't got time now. It ain't sticking, y'all. I've had to put some more glue on her, I think. Anyway, the next morning or whatever, I heard him cleaning up the house or whatever. Bro, when I finally did, like, wake up, I was so hungover, dude. But I remembered everything that I did. I remember how it happened. I remember how it transpired. It was like, I knew what I was doing, but I was so mad I didn't want to stop. Like, I had completely, okay, there you go. I had completely, like, blacked out, dude. So when I woke up, we didn't say nothing to each other. I had called another one of my friends, too. I had texted her or something. And she had called me that morning. She was like, you good, bro? Like, what's wrong? And I was like, yeah, bro, I'm good. I'm going to just call you when I leave from over here. So I leave. So I'm getting ready to leave or whatever. We didn't say nothing to each other that whole time, bro. Like, he didn't say nothing to me. I didn't say nothing to him. We didn't look at each other. None of that. It wasn't none of that. Like, we had been in arguments before, but this time, like, he really saw a side of me that he ain't never seen before. So I think it kind of like shocked him, I guess. But I got up or whatever. I packed up as much stuff as I could that was mine. And I left. And then that's when I had called my friend back and whatever. And I told her everything that went on. So I get to the house or whatever. I can't remember if I text him or he text. I think I text him though, because I had left some. I grabbed some of my stuff, but I didn't grab all of it. So I grabbed some of my stuff. So I got back home, and it was like 2 or 3 days later. I didn't immediately text him. It was like 2 or 3 days later, I had texted him, and I was like, I'm finna come get the rest of my stuff. He was like, okay, cool. He was like, that's cool. I'm not at home. I was like, okay, it don't matter to me. I'm just coming to get my stuff. So I went and I got my stuff. And y'all, we had got 2 dogs together too. We had got 2 dogs together too. So after I had got done getting my stuff, or whatever, I had went and I got my dog. And y'all, I was so sad. Like, I was like, dang, bro, I'm finna have to do a whole other relationship. This boy done broke my heart and everything. Like, your girl was heartbroken. But, so then, it went on. I had got my dog, whatever, and I left again. I say like 4 or 5 days later, he had texted me. Y'all, why I go back over there? Y'all, why did I go back over there? Lord, why did I go back over there? But yeah, child, I had went back over there. We didn't even talk for real about the situation. That's one thing I did learn from that relationship. Like, communication is key. If you don't talk about what's bothering you, then the same stuff gonna keep happening. And that's exactly what happened. So got there. I went over there. We ended up making up or whatever. And I ended up staying the night again, child. I spent the night and all that. And then when I had went back over there again, well, that day I went back over there, he had told me, he was like, I was at home the whole time. I was just across the street. He was like, I was watching you. He said, I watched you get your stuff and everything. I just didn't want to come over there. I felt so dumb, bro. But at the same time, I just didn't want to leave him alone, bro. Because keep in mind that I'm 19. This is my first boyfriend out of high school. This the same dude who took my virginity. This the same boy who took my virginity. And I'm just like, bro, I really don't even want to start over with nobody else. Like, so I just went back over there. We made up or whatever. And we stayed cool. It was like didn't even happen for real. Because then neither one of us really like say, I wasn't going to say nothing. Because I know I had acted a plum dillium fool. But I didn't care. I didn't care though, because he shouldn't have played in my face. But I'll tell you what now though, like, I would never, ever, ever put myself in a position like that again. To where where it get me out of my character like that. Absolutely not. Not for nobody. It won't happen. I can't see myself doing that no more because I'm 10 times better than that. That really should have never happened. But you know, everything happened for a reason, and you learn from your mistakes and all that. Now, what I am grateful for, I'm so glad that boy did not call the police on me because, baby, excuse me, I would have been towed up. Because I'm scared to go to jail. I knew he wasn't going to call the police on me, though. Because, like, it's me. What you calling the police for? And like he was right back together them next 2 or 3 days. Laid up like didn't nothing happen. But you know, like I said, you live and you learn. And everything happened for a reason. And yeah, like, I'm cool off him, he cool off me. But child, I could do another video about that too. The way we had really broke up. Now that was crazy. The way we had really broke up. And I think still to this day, like, his family still don't even know. Well, if they watch my videos, they gonna know now. But his family don't even really... He told me that he didn't even tell his family the real reason why the window got broke. He said that he told them that he was trying to hang something up. And he had accidentally hit the window. I was like, you could have told him. You were playing in my face and I just broke that little window. That's all you had to tell him. If it were me, that's what I would have did. Because then they were going to ask him, well, what you do? Well, I don't know now. You know how them families be about them men, child. They ride or die about them men. They probably would have hated me for so long. Because, child, I wasn't gonna get no damn though. I bet he never playing my face like that no more. Talking about something that was just a male. This his ex. It was his ex male, y'all. If it would have just been like a random girl, it would never even matter. But bro, like, be so for real right now. Your freaking ex. Be so serious. Look, y'all. This one a little crooked. That's how my finger is though. My finger crooked like that. I had jammed my finger playing basketball one time. And it had stayed like that. But y'all see? I'm not gonna finish these on this video. I see that. But I am gonna put the little finished touch right here. Or wherever I'm gonna put it at. It's gonna be on one of these. But I thought this story would be longer than that for I can finish it. Now I do be going on ahead and cutting these mugs off though, cause they be getting in the way when I'm doing my other hand. I don't want these too long. Yeah, that should be good. These things be popping everywhere, dude. Just a little too. That's how I like my nails, short and cute. I am finna file these down right now too though. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed what little bit of this video that I was able to get y'all. Did I do this hand? Yeah, I did with that stuff. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And let me know if y'all want to hear the other story time about how we broke up, because it's even juicier. That's even juicier. Like, that story right there, that really was a little razzle-dazzle. But the way we broke up was even crazier. And I did my big one. I ain't gonna lie though, he did his big one too. But I didn't crash out the way that I crashed out that time though. I held my composure, but I did end up snapping. But anyway, make sure y'all share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you got pointers about my nails when I post a little finished result, I don't got dog. Dang! When I post the finished result and all that, let me see y'all drop it. Drop it in the comments, because it would be very much appreciated. And all that good stuff. I think that's all I got. Make sure you love who love you. And don't worry about the rest. And that's all.